Hey, y'all, this is Penny with Author Marketing Experts, and I wanted to talk to you about author scams because we have just seen so much of that. And I've actually had people pretending to be me, which I have to tell you just infuriates me. And we've talked about some of this on our podcast too. So I think that it was worth doing a video because I think that it's worth noting that this is going on everywhere. And it's not just people pretending to be book publicists, but it's also people pretending to be publishers or pretending to be Netflix or whatever. So just let's talk quickly about some red flags. And the first is a free email address. So typically, in 99% of the cases, um, real, genuine industry people do not operate from a Yahoo or Gmail or an AOL email address. Not that there's anything wrong with those. Like, I have a personal Gmail address, but my professional one is, branded to our URL, amarketingexpert.com. The second is flattery. So we all love it when people love our books, and I get that completely as an author myself. But flattery, in an email, like, oh, your book is just so wonderful, and especially if it comes out of nowhere. So that's the other piece of it, though, too. Flattery combined with somebody just contacting you out of the blue, right? And they will, oh my gosh, your book is so wonderful, and it feels like they read the book, but they really didn't, because the flattery and the conversation around the book is something that they could have gotten from your Amazon retail, your book description on Amazon. So it feels somewhat generic, right? um and then the other piece is that they're asking for money. And just as an example, so as a book publicist, obviously, we charge for our work. So that aside, if a literary agent contacts you, or if a publisher contacts you, or if Netflix contacts you, and they say, we need $5,000 to do this movie deal or whatever, you got to run for the hills. And, some people say, well, you can ask for reviews, ask for like endorsements of other people that they've worked with. And I think that's fine. But there's also, it's a little bit of a catch-22, right? Because they could just get a bunch of fake emails and with fake authors and fake reviews and all this other stuff. So I don't know that there's always a way around that. AI has just really opened the floodgates with these people who just want to take your money. And I think that finally, if you feel like you've really vetted them, and then it comes to sending them money and they now want you to pay them in Bitcoin, right? Or something really random like that. Um, Again, run for the hills. Now, some banks do have notifications in place. So we had an author who contacted us from somebody who was pretending to be me, which again, I can't even discuss. I get so mad about that. But the bank flagged their account as one that is fraudulent. So sometimes banks have those metrics in place, but hopefully you don't want it to get that far, right? You want to protect yourself, ask really smart questions, see if they have a LinkedIn profile, see if they have social media, because these AI scammers, or these scammers who are using AI to scam you, they're taking shortcuts all over the place. So they don't have, they don't have profiles, they don't have any kind of an online footprint. They're just, farming new books off of Amazon, paying somebody 5 cents a day to find your email address, and then filling your inbox with flattery and scams. So we're going to do a podcast on this very soon. So I'll put the link to our podcast in the description of this video. But I'm telling you right now, protect yourself. They're everywhere. Just vet them. And if somebody contacts you saying that they're somebody, whether it's me or whether it's another service provider, do some research and reach out to that service provider yourself, just to make sure that you're speaking to the right person. I wish you all great success. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.